Welcome back to Horizon 4. It's been a while, again. But it's kind of a special occasion. Last week, one of the most anticipated games of 2020 finally released after multiple delays. And yet, it should have probably still come out 2 years later for it to actually be a great game. I'm talking about Cyberpunk 2077. And apparently, they did the thing with Forza. Attack. And Night City EXE is a street race, which is any class for some reason. I can't pick. No, you can't do this to me. Come on, I can't pick. No. Why you do this to me? Oh, both of those are drift cars. Come on. Oh, I know what we can do. I have a plan. Let's use something that's completely the opposite. Group B rally car. Why not? Oh, it's stupid. Oh, I've actually not played Cyberpunk. Sadly, I kind of want to, but also I don't because oh, that's right. You can't see anything in this car. Because I don't think my computer can handle it. Also, I've heard, like, especially in older hardware, like I have, the game doesn't really run that great. Of course, because the executives at CD Projekt and investors and shareholders pushed the game for a release date, and the developers knew it wasn't ready. It was never going to be ready. That's why it was delayed multiple times, but they still knew that was not enough. But impatience struck again. And it makes me sad, because I believe that Cyberpunk could have been a great freaking game, even at launch. I've no doubt they'll fix everything, fix all the major issues about the game, but it's gonna take a long time. But I'm... Oh! But I also kind of want to buy the game, just because I want to support them, and CD Projekt is one of my favorite gaming companies. Like, if you didn't know or haven't noticed, I'm like a huge Witcher fan, and The Witcher 3 is my favorite game of all time. It's not my favorite game of all time, but it's my favorite story RPG, let's say. I'm gonna say that. It definitely is. I love it. And Cyberpunk, very different from their previous game, but yeah. Will I play it? Probably eventually. Will I play it in 2020? No. I don't want to. It's the game. It's the type of game where you don't really want to play it unless it's cranked. At least on PC. So that's my view, but Quadra. So 600 horsepower and 2,700 pounds? That's like not even a lot. It's lighter than a stock 959 and is more powerful. And it has all-wheel drive and it has like a 4.4-ish liter V8 something. Quadra. I think that has like a Audi. That almost has V10-ish. 5-cylinder V10? I'm struggling finding the engine with this thing. It doesn't rev high. I'm running out of revs because it sounds really good above 6. But I'm getting a little bit of 5-cylinder too. But 5-cylinder doesn't make sense since it's 4 liters. Like, that doesn't make sense. It has that Audi 5-cylinder sound to it. It doesn't rev at all. It sounds so boring below 6,000. At least 5. It has some fat rear tires. Oh, they're insane. Hi, the UI. Is what's that? Those yellow things? I get that this is from the future. Caution, hot surface. It's a V. It looks like a V engine. What it is, I don't know. It almost looks supercharged. To be honest. I love the doors. They're awesome. This is the type of car where I could just sit. Like, in Forza Vista for like an hour. No joke. I could probably do that. Is that like a shifter? Oh my god. This thing's awesome! This thing's actually awesome. It has a weird sound to it. But I like it. I just wish it revved higher. I've heard rumors that you can't change the tires. It's pretty much already on as big of a tire as you can. And it's on race tires. You can't make them wider. You can maybe save some weight. Actually, no, you can't save any weight. Then I kind of just want to keep the look of the car. Because they're kind of they're very unique. I'm gonna give it that. It looks unique, and I kind of just want to keep it this way, to be honest. Get rid of a little bit of weight. Diff, to be honest. Yeah, keep the diff the way it is. It's a fairly light car. Under 3,000 pounds. That's very, very acceptable, in my opinion. I love that you can put drift suspension on this thing. Oh, it's awesome. But I'm probably not going to make this a drift car since it's rear engine. Not mid. This is a friggin' Porsche. It's a rear engine car. That's why the rear end looks so weird. Because it's rear engine. But let's do what I like, which is intake, exhaust, camshafts. Now it makes 700 horsepower. Let's make it a 5-liter. This thing is gonna be kind of fast. I've seen some freaking headlines or whatever you want to call it. This thing is really powerful. I'm kind of scared to look at the turbos. Holy! What? Oh my god! No! That's too powerful! What? It's a 998? Perfect? Oh, oh my god! I can't even do anything else to this thing. It's perfect on 998. What? No way. Okay, it's planned, but 1,444 horsepower? Yeah. I'm happy. £2,700 and 1,444 horsepower. This is ridiculous. I love Cyberpunk. Oh. Oh, I actually don't have more skill points. Let's spam them then. I thought you could earn more. I feel like that went to over 1,000. I could do the money thing with the Lambos. I don't remember what you did. I think you bought a Lambo and then you got a Lambo and then you sold it or whatever. Probably doesn't work that well anymore. Get an instant 10,000 influence. I like it. I like that. You just get more wheel spins added to you. This thing hooks! Is this a diesel? Just 48 pounds of boost? What's the engine block made out of? Okay, it's kind of a handful to drive, to be honest. Probably because it has way too much power for the level of downforce this thing has. Which you can add either. It looks like it can have some active aero. Slam it. It actually has some aero, which you remember me. Or if you know me, you know that I just max it out. This thing has 7 gears. I have a feeling we're gonna need every single one of them. First and second are way too short. Not good. I don't like rewinding because if you do that and you're trying to set top speed records, you lose a little bit of actual on gas. You lose like a second. So it's almost better to go. It's almost better to go all the way back. Kinda. It hooks the third and it just goes. This thing just feels weird. It's like massive understeer. Oh yeah, this thing goes like 270 easy. This thing easily goes 270. That was like with no tuning. But the way the handling of the car is like really lazy. It doesn't feel like it's this light. That's the part I don't like. It should handle like friggin' amazing, friggin' like an F1 car, because that's pretty much the tires for it, and it weighs nothing. But all it does is push, which I get that there's no weight on the front end because this thing is a friggin' rear engine car. First is still useless. This thing's, yeah, I love it, but I also don't love it. That kind of tires this thing. They're like super flexible. Just look at the sidewall. The acceleration though, it's otherworldly. Because it is. But it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And it doesn't turn. Rip that focus. If this thing was mid-engine, not rear engine, this would be such a good car. Check out this thing. Uh-huh. Will this thing be able to beat a Gallardo and everything? This thing doesn't handle though. And it's not like it handles like a Porsche, because a Porsche handles. It's just perpetual understeer. Just waiting for the rear tires to hook up so we actually go somewhere. Remember, this is max downforce. This is stock diff, meaning it's a one-way lock. The diffs shouldn't lock when you're off gas. Oh yeah, I hate that corner in a car that understeers. It's impossible to take fast. And the driving line lies because you have to brake more than it shows you. Because your car understeers. Thanks for saving me. It has some of that Porsche lift off oversteer, which kind of only helps a little bit. It's lift off corner entry oversteer, which turns into perpetual mid-corner and out-of-corner understeer. I'm just driving this on the throttle now. Do I think the weight... Well, actually having it being this light might actually be the thing that's hurting it. Because the front tires have no weight on them. I'm just drifting this now because I know I'll struggle so much catching those two. It's a fun car. Is it gonna be a leaderboard car? I don't know. I don't think so. If you tune it to perfection, it probably will be really good. It's a good like tie-in with Cyberpunk for Cyberpunk fans, which kind of I am, even though I haven't played it. And it looks awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's probably one of the coolest looking cars in the game. That's like at least more of like a concept car, because everything else is mostly production race cars. There are some like the Hot Wheels and stuff. I prefer this over most of the Hot Wheels cars, to be honest. This thing's cool. The interior's kind of awesome. And I love the rear end. The exhaust and the fender flares are awesome. Wish it handled better. I don't know what the hell is wrong with the rear tires. It might be because they're kind of fat and that they're kind of tall, because there's a lot of side wall that like flexes a lot. I've seen that on other cars, but usually you have such low profile tires on cars with this amount of grip, it doesn't really matter. But in this car, it kind of looks weird. Yeah. My rating on the car, like a solid 7.5. I never rate cars, but it's a good car. It's probably I love it, but I also don't like the way it handles. So yeah, but definitely go out and get this like ASAP, because I don't know how long this will be in the game for. Well, the event or race, the Night City EXE. But yeah, if not, probably some people will sell them. Some probably, I don't know. Some probably not. I'm not gonna sell this. No way. I thought I was too late because I looked in the wrong place. I knew it was around the like edge of the city and near like the mountain, but I thought it was like closer to the mountain. It wasn't. It was close to the city actually, but yeah. Cyberpunk car. I don't even Quadra something. Quadra Turbo. I don't know. Quadra. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification button to be notified whenever I upload, which hopefully won't be like 2 months from now. Anyway, goodbye.